Oh, well, we got a site. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Downs with Mr. Dugai. And today I'm going to talk about the NFL has officially found a neutral site for a potential AFC Championship game, and it will be in Atlanta, yo. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Excuse me, whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden player on Xbox One, I'll have my Xbox One gamer tag in the description box also. Yeah, it looks like the potential AFC Championship game between either the Chiefs and the Bills or whatever would be played in Atlanta. Um, Now I was under the impression that if Cincinnati made it, that also the game would be at a neutral site, but on the headline it just put potential Chiefs Bills. So I don't know what's going on with that. Um, I mean, it's a cool, it's a good spot. Obviously I knew they would put it somewhere indoors. Like I knew they wouldn't send them somewhere else cold. It would be like two cold teams meeting indoors at a dome. So that makes a lot of sense. And it's not like Atlanta is geographically really next to Buffalo or really. I guess it's closer to Kansas City than everything else. But it's not Arrowhead Stadium. So that makes a lot of sense. And look, it's a tough situation. Like I said, prayers, man. We all excited. Damar Hamlin is stable. He's out of the hospital, got discharged, and that was the most important thing. And I'm glad that that's what the case is. But since we good with that, and we looking at the football aspect of it right now, it's a tough situation, man. Because I've mentioned before, I feel like the team that gets screwed the most out of all this is Cincinnati. Because look, Cincinnati had a great shot to beat Buffalo at home, that night before everything happened. And now Cincinnati is going to have to, in the second round, go to Buffalo and play the Bills in Buffalo, look like. Where I feel like the NFL should have made that a neutral site consideration as well. But, and for Kansas City, Buffalo got screwed a little bit as far as if Buffalo would have beat Cincinnati, they would have been the one seed and had a bye week. So Kansas City was awarded a week off. And Buffalo and Cincinnati do got to play. But Buffalo did get awarded with the fact that, hey, you could have lost to Cincinnati, but instead you could get them at home for a divisional round matchup. And Cincinnati looking at it like, bro, why we got to go to Buffalo? You know what I'm saying? And if we do beat Buffalo, I mean, they'll be relieved to play Kansas City in Atlanta as opposed to at Arrowhead Stadium again for a second straight year. But, they're looking at it like, why we got to go to Buffalo? I mean, look, me personally, I feel like both games should have been a neutral site games, but the NFL decided to just make it one game. But nevertheless, it's gonna be strange if we do get to that point, which I'm assuming Kansas City will be in the AFC Championship, and I'm assuming Buffalo or Cincinnati will be in the AFC Championship as well. I think we definitely will see an AFC Championship game in Atlanta, and it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be very weird, man. You lose the aspect of somebody being at home, where if the home team is doing their thing and winning, you miss out on the crowd and just the energy in the building, and you also miss out if the road team is doing their thing, the silence and the camera showing all the fans in the stands with the down look on their faces. You miss out on that in the AFC this year. But the one thing I did hate that somebody mentioned that the NFL may consider neutral site championship games in the future. Please don't. Please don't do that. Super Bowl is one thing. It's the Super Bowl. That's been since the beginning of however you can remember. But championship games, no. Let teams that have the best record and then win their divisional round game get the honor of having one home game to go to the Super Bowl, like my Eagles got this year. So leave it at that, man. But like I said, potential AFC Championship game, which I think will happen, will be played in Atlanta. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles, fly.